Welcome to Occultium Veritas. Today I'm doing a little book review on the Kybalion, the 7 Principles of Hermetic Philosophy, first published in 1908. Again, this is by the 3 initiates who published this book. I couldn't tell you. It's just one of those unsolved mysteries. But this is a little text. It's not going to take that long to read. It's going to run you about $20. But it's informative. This is not a grimoire. This is basically just Hermetic philosophy. Where does that come from? Ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, perhaps. Again, I have no answers on this, but if you want to get into Hermeticism, there's other texts that predate this one. A lot of occultists really don't like this text because it just doesn't correspond with, like, the other Hermetic texts, like can't think of the name of the book right now. Anyway, Corpus Hermeticum. That's the book. That's what we're looking for. Anyway, you can get into that stuff if you want to, but this just like gets into your 7 principles of Hermetic philosophy, which is mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and gender. So these are all explored. I'm not going to dig apart this entire book for you. You can read it. It's not going to take that long. It's like $20. But again, correspondence. As above, so below. As below, so above. Mentalism, the all is mind, the universe is mental. Vibration, nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. Polarity, everything is dual, everything has poles, everything has its pair of opposites. Rhythm, everything flows out and in, everything has its tides, all things rise and fall. Cause and effect, every cause has an effect, every effect has its cause, everything happens according to law. Gender is everything, everything has its masculine and feminine principles, gender manifests on all planes. So if you study the occult or you study philosophy, you kind of get this. This is a good book. As again, it's not a grimoire, it's not going to teach you any magical practice, but it's a foundation for philosophy of magical practice, I would say. And I've read this book. It's a really good book. I learned a lot from this book. And, if you're gaining knowledge, hey, here's a book for you to gain some knowledge. It's good. It's not going to take you that long to read. And again, Hermeticism, Hermes Trismegistus, which might have been the same entity as Thoth. Maybe not. Who knows? Thoth was the Egyptian god of knowledge, which I've had conversations with this cat, and he's pretty cool. So get into some Thoth stuff. That's kind of awesome. You don't have to do a lot to contact Thoth. It was simple, basic candle magic with me, and I got in touch with him, so pretty simple. One of those entities that's going to respond and going to help you out with what you want to know, and there's not any really weirdness going on there. It's just a cool conversation to have. So get into that. Again, the Kybalion, first published in 1908. I believe this came out in, let's see, if I can find it somewhere right here. Yeah, this one came out in 2018. So it's a good book to read. It's not going to take you that long. It's going to run you about $20. Nice hardcover, because I like my hardcovers. I try to get hardcovers all the time. But do good works, focus on the great work, and I'll see you next time. And, subscribe to my channel, leave some comments. If you read this book, you want to talk about it in depth, let me know. I can do one of those. Nice in-depth book reviews if you want me to. But until next time, thanks for watching. And, we're still going to get into the rest of those 72 demons in the Ars Goetia, or entities, as I like to call them. So stay tuned.